are. Would you like to go ahead and speak for 3 minutes now?
Yes.
I will notify you at 1 minute and also at 30 seconds.
Okay. My big brother, Michael Patrick Ryan, Irish Catholic, born August 15th, 1954, died in the SICU unit at Shands Hospital while waiting for a liver transplant. A native Floridian, diehard Florida Gator, self-made millionaire, he designed and built the Grand Floridian Hotel at Disney World, as well as the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Very active, golfer, gardener, a badass guitar player, great grandfather, father, best big brother to me, my siblings. He was admitted on June 27th, 2021 to the Children's Hospital with advanced liver disease. He was going to wait there for an available liver. He was optimistic and looking forward to a new lease on life with a new liver. He was able to walk, eat solid food, use the bathroom without assistance, and talk. The morning of Monday, June 29th, 2021, the doctors discovered a blood clot in his right leg. He was administered a heparin IV drip. A few hours later, he jumped from his bed, which set off his bed alarm, sprinted to the bathroom, and passed a very large amount of bright red blood. When I arrived at 9 a.m. that morning, there were 7 hospital staff members standing around his bed. I knew something had gone terribly wrong. He was quickly transported to the underground tunnel to the SICU unit in the cancer hospital, the liver transplant ward. For the next 35 days, he never got out of bed. I talked to many ICU nurses and all said, you never give a person with advanced liver disease a heparin drip, never. In his 196 pages of medical records, there are numerous missing pages. This day consisted of 17 pages, all missing. He endured one excruciating procedure after another to stop his internal bleeding. A standard procedure in the ICU unit is a chest tube. I saw a nurse student accidentally knock the tube out. They tried to reinsert it, but they couldn't give him pain meds because his blood pressure was so low. I watched him plead and beg while they tried to reinsert the tube. They strapped his hands to the bed. I watched his eyes roll to the back of his head repeatedly as he suffered unbearable pain, crying out in agony. 2 hours later, they intubated him. 13 days later, they extubated him. That was the last time we ever talked. Early the next morning, he coded 4 times for 10 minutes. He was intubated again for 22 days. On August 1st, they extubated him, gave him a tracheotomy, but he continued to bleed. During the early hours of August 3rd, 2021, Michael experienced a massive brain hemorrhage. This removed any chance to receive a liver transplant. When the Catholic priest came in to give him his last rites, the priest hesitated. He'd seen Michael before. We'd all prayed together. He looked at the nurse, at me, then Michael, and exclaimed, "He's so young. I'll come back later." She looked up at him and said, "No, you need to do this now." At 3:17 p.m. on August 3rd, 2021, he was removed from life support and died. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your story and for having it be heard.